Welcome back to the basement, the friendliest place on YouTube. We need to claim our next city. We're here in Azure Skies, but we are going to pop out to the region view and pick up Matisse Plains. That is the site of our next city. It's going to be a population city. Originally, it was going to be population and trade, I think. But we took care of trade in the last city, so changing up the plans a little bit. Okay, the first thing we got to do is claim it. And the second thing we got to do is pop back over to our Azure Skies so we can send some money. Over to Matisse Plains. We're going to start with, I don't know, whatever they let us send, 10 million probably. And then the next order of business is going to be to build lots of extra utilities. Max, 10 million. That's all they will let us send. 10 million should get us a good start. I don't know if it'll get us everything that we need, though. Okay, we lost the money here. Did we gain it here? There it is. There's that money. All right. So we can pause things and start building some roads here. I guess we start with a high-density avenue right away. So what I'm thinking in this city, okay, is the wind blows down this way toward the highway. We have... north is at the top of the screen when it's up here. So the wind is going to blow from the train tracks to the highway. Now, do we have enough space to build back here? We do. High density buildings, okay? So I think then the goal is going to be to put one of these here. I don't know yet how far it's going to go, so we'll just bring it all the way, okay? And we'll do another one here, like this. That will be fine. Okay, then we have to carefully pack in streets. And the way we're going to do that is by putting tall tree rows on top of tall tree rows to make sure that back-to-back high-density buildings are going to fit. So let me get this process handled. I'll put in all these roads. Also, we're going to want to put a road here that is far enough from the train tracks that we can put streetcars back there. So I'm going to get that road in, and then I'm going to put all of our vertical roads in like this, and I'll meet back with you, and we'll continue from there. Alrighty, we've got the streets in here and the avenues updated to streetcar avenues. The streetcars should fit in just about anywhere on this back avenue with full extensions. Right there, we lose a couple. But I think this one's going to go over here, and I think this one's going to go over here. So I'm not really worried about that at the moment. Okay, so next we need to put in our services. And I'm thinking that the, let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm thinking that the garbage is going to go here. And then the recycling will go to either side. So let's put this. So we don't need that much space for it. But we do need some space for it. So, do we put it, do we snug it up against, I say we just make it symmetrical. We're not going for a record-breaking city here, other than like a personal best, right? So overhead view here. And let's get our trash and try and line it up with that as best we can. We've got room for more road here. Let's build some more as a bit of a guide so we can line it up. Ooh, that's like perfect. Right there. Okay, and we will outfit this with as many of these as it takes. However, I would be interested to know if I put this here, can I still fit a high-density building over here? Let's take a look at that real quick. Because if we can fit it on either side, then that's great. Otherwise, we might consider bumping it over. Oh, we can't quite fit it. Maybe that's okay. Maybe we pack in the... will 3 incinerators get us the job done? Maybe just 2 will. If we stay on top of things. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. We don't need to pre-plan everything. We'll start with 2, and I like the idea of this being centered. Okay, so let's get out of that menu and make sure that our roads make sense here. In fact, we probably want to do something like this. Road cannot be drawn through placed buildings. Boy, I got that really close, didn't I? Let's try it from this angle here. There. That's about as close, I think, as we're going to get. So we can still fit a building in here. Yeah, no problem. And we just won't build on that one at all. Okay, so let's do the same thing over here. Ooh, that is just a little too close. That will do. Just like that. Okay. Now, recycling. We could put them here or we could put them here. I think we probably put them here. Do we pack them in all the way to the side and see if we can still sneak that road in? Oh, we can't. See that one red box right there? I think that means we can't. But we could just bump that road over ever so slightly right there, but I don't think that makes sense. Nope, I think we center it. And actually, you know what we do after we center it? I have an idea, road-wise. If I put this here, can I still fit the parks in? That is a good question. Yeah, that's plenty of room. So I guess we go like that. Okay, and then we're going to change this out from plastic and instead to alloy. Okay. So now we get rid of all these parks. And we do another recycling plant over here. We get rid of the plastic and 3 alloy. Now, we are going to need a depot to get rid of this alloy. And maybe we could put that back here. Okay, so what I'm thinking instead of this street ultra close is that we put an avenue here. That's pretty good. And we bring this all the way to here, and then we fix these snipped roads. Excellent. Okay, that's trash and recycling. Now we need to think about, let's see, the hospital and the fire and the cops. So let's put the hospital over here, like we normally do, as far over as it'll go. And let's put the cops over here. Boom, okay. Then we want the fire near the middle. And the first thing we're gonna do is get rid of this. We need 1 fire marshal office, 1 hazmat, and 2 of these fire helipads. We opened those up when we built an airport in the last city. And then we'll put that right there. Dispatch, okay? Let's go ahead and place the sign and the flag while we're thinking about it, because why not? Okay, now we want to upgrade these things too. So this, all the wellness fans, right? It's very important. Maybe we put them all here. Ooh, I kind of like that idea. 1, 2, 3. Move you over as well. 4. Okay, so that's preventative. We can add the emergency center and the rooms and stuff later, and extra ambulances. So where are we going to put the sign? Here? Will that get in the way of adding ambulances? It might. But we can only add 4, and there's lots of dots there. So I like this spot for the sign. We'll put it right here. Okay, let's take a look at the police. And we do want a detective wing. And if I put them here, I can actually extend out this way, I think. If I put it here, can I extend out this way more efficiently? No, see, it doesn't let me go anymore. I can go back that way. And maybe 2 is enough. But maybe it's not. So we're putting it here. See, and then I can go like that. And then I can keep going, I think, if I want. So we'll start with 2. And I don't think we need any more cars, but I wouldn't mind a fast dispatch. And of course, we need to put the sign up. I Could get in the way of cars. I'd probably put it like here. Break up the monotony of all these detective wings. Okay. Now we also need to buy water and power from Azure. Then we'll buy power. And we're going to build more over there as we need it. We're going to buy water. And we're going to buy sewer. Okay. So back into here we go. Time is paused, so we're okay. So now I'm thinking about how I want to zone here. This can all be industrial. Oh, I can't actually zone yet. That will certainly be all industrial right there. And then this will probably all be industrial too. And then I'm thinking maybe I do like I want to divide it somewhat evenly. So if I go like this, and that's 3,000, then I go to 1,500, or as close as I can get. Zoom in a little bit. Go from here to 1,500. 1,499, perfect, okay. This will be our cross street here, see? Just like that. That will be good. Okay, so if each of these are 1,500, then 750 would be my halfway point. So I want to stick commercial around 750, right? We could try that as an experiment. So there's our 1,500, so where's 750? Right here. So if I build a park here and here, that looks like way too much commercial space to me. But maybe I can kind of center it. I'm being a little ornery today, okay? Like that. Okay, that works. That's fine. So this is 494. How much do we want to cut that down? By 100? Make it an even 400? Let's come out 73 on each side. That will cut it down by 150. So now we're left with about 350. Yeah. Oh, maybe even a little less. Let's just try and build one. Let's turn the guides are off. So we'll go just as barely out, as little as we can. Overlap? No, they don't. Okay, so between these will be commercial, and the rest will be residential. And we'll see how that goes. Okay, so that's 624, and that's 624. I ought to be able to do the same thing here. 623, 624. All right, so that'll be commercial as well. So we're going to have to unfreeze time just long enough to be able to zone. And then we can get started with that. So let's try speed 1 here. Okay, zoning is possible. So let's freeze time. And we are going to have to put, do we want to try to do the whole city hall in one city? I don't know. Maybe, can we squeeze it back here? That's a good question. What do we need for city hall? Let's go back to 1 here. We're bleeding money badly. Let's put these up to 12. Not that that's going to help yet. Provide working power and working water. They're provided. And I guess we could do this. Just to get us going here. Ooh, does that stuff fit there? I think it does. Oh, it should. The parks fit there. That's right, we thought about that. Okay, now can I build this? Working power, working water. We got power, come on. Okay, pause. Government, still not, okay, we're still waiting for water. There. Pause, okay. I should have thought of this before. Yeah, I can't put it back there. Oh, and we're gonna need community colleges too. Good grief, okay. I suppose we're probably gonna put this right here. Actually. If I put it here, Can I still fit in high density buildings? I think I can. Okay, I think that'll do. I think that'll do nicely. All right, so we got 100 people. We are gonna name this later, but we're gonna do all the zoning next. So let's get that done, and then we'll see how the city develops. Alrighty, we have some of the zoning complete now, and I'm gonna let that run and sort of see what happens, see if there's anything I'm forgetting. There's not much actually industrial down here, so maybe we'll have to do something to fix that real quick. But it should be interesting to see sort of how this all develops. What imbalances occur, and I'll have to be like mindful of not letting imbalances bother me too much, because we'll be at low density and everything changes when you get to higher densities. The ratio of residential to commercial and industrial that's appropriate changes on like a square footage level, or a mileage of zoning level. We'll go ahead and put some here too, since we did it on the other side. Cool. And I'm thinking maybe some down here, but we'll wait on that. I hope we're able to fully upgrade this town hall. We'll see. It shouldn't take too long. Yeah, we're already taxing to the max. We're just gonna be losing a lot of money per hour in the beginning here, which is why it's important to zone. In fact, maybe while this area is developing, we should zone some more. So the reason I put these roads in is to tell me exactly how, these dirt roads, is to tell me how far to zone on these roads. And then, whoops. See, this is why you freeze time. Oh, and look, I did zone on this avenue, so I should have on this avenue too. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. Or I could D-zone. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe we'll save the avenue for later. We can zone it. I just don't want it falling behind density-wise. Yeah, you can zone in those dirt squares the whole thing as long as time is frozen, so that you can prevent them from actually developing on the dirt roads. That's not what we want. Those are just a guide. We'll delete them. So, that's the way this game works. Am I singing over the music? I can't even tell. I can't hear the game right now. Why is that? Alrighty, that's better. I had to... The receiver that the speakers that are connected to actually has two pairs of speakers connected to it, and you can turn one on, or one or the other, or both. And I had the other pair on, and the other pair is in another room. Just a different room in the basement. My kids and I were listening to some music yesterday while we were working on a puzzle. Just a lazy Saturday afternoon activity. It was great. Okay, I probably only need to do these, because I can fill the rest in once the dirt roads are gone. Okay, sorry, 100 cars. Let's see, I think I can do this like this, can't I? That's pretty slick. Okay, now let's see if we left anything behind. One little guy right there. And back to our zoning. Yeah, this has all got to be this. So I don't know why I bothered filling in the other stuff. Okay, now the zoning is ready to rock and roll. Ooh. I have quite a bit of volume in my room. No recyclables, production stopped. Yeah, we don't even have education in this town yet. So we could probably turn you off. Just don't forget to turn it on later. Do we have any recycling? No, 0, 0. So that's fine. So where are we going to put... I suppose we could put one on either end of this. That looks pretty well lined up, doesn't it? Pretty close. Okay, let's put one over here too. We do uneducated Sims. And then I don't have areas picked out for more, so we'll have to kind of see how it goes. Maybe I'll stick them on the avenue, like here and here. Like there. We'll see how it goes, and then maybe one here. Yeah, that could work. As long as I remember. Okay, so we're rocking and rolling. The population is growing. Power's okay, water's okay. Sewer is not okay, but maybe it's okay. This tends to do this when you're when you're buying sewage capacity from another town. But, oh yeah, see, it just popped over to 0. But as long as we're thinking about it, let's load this old city and give it a ton more utilities. Okay. We have room for utilities here. And room for more power where? Over here? Yeah. Although there is that in the way. But the way the wind is blowing, we got this in the right spot, so... We could put it right here. Get rid of donut supplies. Gotta turn global deliveries on. Gotta get rid of that. And actually, this doesn't even increase the amount of power it makes. It just decreases the amount of pollution that it makes. So while that's a good thing, it's not actually that big of a deal. Okay, and we could stick another one actually here if we need to. In fact, maybe we should go ahead and do that. I can't expand to the side, right? See, I want this on that dot. Global deliveries on. Getting rid of that. And we're really driving the old hourly rate up. Which is kind of hilarious. Oh look, I can stick one there. Okay, so I could stick another one there then too if I really needed to. Let's focus though on water and sewage though. Okay, so we need another one of these, I think. So we can stick that. There's no great spot for that. Actually, yeah, there is. We'll stick it up here. It won't be balanced for the sake of this town, but I don't think we're coming back to this town. Right next to the school. Enjoy your education, guys. It's going to be great. Okay, and we can only go 6 out of 7 on that one, but that's okay. And then let's, we'll take this one and we'll just expand it. 3 out of 6, 4 out of 6, 5, and last one here. Okay, so we got 480 for water, 552 for sewer, and 1100 excess for power. It's costing us a penny, but let's go back over to Matisse Plains, and that sewage capacity problem should go away. Give it a second to think here. Still thinks it's in the negative a little bit. Trash, we don't have any trash yet. But we do have 2 incinerators. Are they both running? Education, that's going to take some time. 2 criminals at large. Seems weird. Okay. Time for the old upgrade. Let's upgrade. And even though we already have all the modules in the region, let's go ahead and start adding these. So, I gotta think about this. These can go on the side, but it looks better on the back. And then this one can kind of go wherever. And it can go far away, so that's good news for us. We could stick it like... So I wonder if I stick it there, can I do these there still anyway? Maybe. That might be the most compact way to do it. If I stick that there, it comes up barely into the circle. Yeah. Right, that goes barely to the circle. So it won't be perfectly symmetrical, but I think we can stick all 6 on there. But we don't need to stick any on there right now. Nope, we can just leave it the way it is. Because it doesn't actually do us any good, all it does is cost us money. Alright people, move in. Move in and pay taxes, please. I don't see any reason why not to do this. I suppose we could stick a tiny bit more on the avenues, couldn't we? Okay, good. Let's do some more over here. Good. And finally some right here. I realize that this city is definitely a boring grid. But that's kind of the purpose of this one. It's what we're going for. Things will get more interesting in future cities, but a lot of people are interested actually in population cities. I mean, I guess what they were when SimCity was a game people were interested in. That's an important caveat. All right. I think we have a really good start here. I'm gonna let this cook a while, and next time in the basement, we'll see how things are developing along. When we start getting to medium density, I will cut back in. We'll start a new episode and, you know, watch it grow. Do some time lapse or whatever and tackle issues as they occur. Should be a good time. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time in the basement.
We wanted to just take a quick second and say thank you to all of our patrons and members and subscribers over on Twitch. You guys are really making a big difference because while the basement is a place that we just want to be able to have fun and make great content, more importantly, it's about helping people have a sense of connection and a safe, awesome, friendly place to go when they're hanging out on the internet. Your commitments make it possible for us to expand the reach of the basement through all the different channels and all the different content that we're making. Thank you for helping the basement be the friendliest place in the universe. In the basement.